Hi, I'm Hannah McCartan. I'm the Managing Director of McCartan Lettings in Calais, and this message is for all of our let-only landlords and actually for any self-managing landlord out there at the moment concerned about how the coronavirus is going to be affecting their operations when it comes to their tenancies and the properties that you currently manage. Obviously, it is an incredibly worrying and scary time at the moment. But I just want to talk to you about the things that you really need to be thinking about implementing quickly to ensure the smooth operations of your business. Safety is obviously absolutely paramount. The safety and well-being of our tenants, our contractors, our staff if you have them, and of course yourselves as well. So everyone who gets to interact with a tenancy obviously needs to be protected, and as you are the self-managing landlord, it is your responsibility to ensure that actually happens. So when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about maintenance. I think that's probably going to be really high up there with how are we going to be dealing with maintenance. So my advice to you is all non-essential maintenance just postpone for now. It just makes sense not to have unnecessary contact at the moment. I believe that's what the government are recommending. However, if your tenants are reporting to you essential maintenance, obviously that needs to be documented. So adding on to that documentation, you then need to be asking, are they showing any symptoms? Have they been abroad or come back from abroad in the past 14 days? Have they been in contact with anyone who has since been diagnosed with the virus? And have they been told to self-isolate by their GP or 111? You need to know whether or not your contractors can then actually attend the property. So it's really imperative that you have a recording of that conversation. And even if a tenant says that they're fine now and in 2 weeks, things might be different. You also need to be asking your contractors the exact same questions and documenting that as well. Going forward, gas safety certificates, I would advise check what date your gas safety is due for renewal. If it's within the next 2 months, bring it forward. Get it booked now, get it renewed now, because if in the next couple of weeks we are in a self-isolation situation, we could be losing our gas engineers, we could have more tenants not giving access. So don't risk waiting until you would usually get it done earlier. Viewings, if you have a property becoming available, you need to be asking these 4 questions to anyone that wants to view a property. You need to be asking it of the tenant as well to protect the viewers. You need to be protecting yourself as well if you're going to be doing those viewings. And again, document everything that you do. It's going to be really important you have that paper trail of what you're doing. But of course, ideally, if you've got the availability to do perhaps viewings through FaceTime or Skype or video conference call, then I would highly recommend that route. We're certainly adopting that within McCartan Lettings. Tenancy starts then. Do you have the technology in place to perhaps have an e-sign in place that you don't have to have contact? We went completely paperless about 4 months ago, so we're confident that we can get tenancy started still really quickly and efficiently for our landlords. If you're doing it yourself, as I say, review that process. And again, it's actually review every single step of your landlord process and say, is there a way that I can do this with technology or do it better to prevent any contact with any of my tenants? So self-care as well, you need to have a contingency in place. Are you in a high risk category? Are you needing to be self-isolating soon? Who is going to be your managing agent or your managing person? Rent Smart Wills will allow you to release your responsibilities to a nominated person who does not necessarily have to have a license for up to 2 weeks. So I can see this being a really important part of Rent Smart Wales is terms and conditions. I think more and more people need to be utilising this. We all need to have contingency plans in place. So what's really important though is that communication channels are kept open. So please ensure that you are following us on Facebook and LinkedIn. Make sure that our emails aren't going into your junk folder, so we can keep getting these messages out to you. Obviously the situation is going to be developing as it is so fast, so in the next couple of days we'll be certainly having an update for you. And also, if you want to talk through any of concerns, or if you have any questions for us, please book in for a 15-minute consultation. I'd be more than happy to run through things with you. Our office isn't open as such. We are by appointment only, so please don't pop by. I'm sure you can appreciate why, but we really want to know how you're doing, and we want to be able to help where we can. So if you do have any questions or concerns, please do book that appointment, and we will catch up with you again very soon. So please do all take care, guys. Thanks.